talking strength and power. The younger you are, the more important it is that you start focusing on developing your body, start focusing on developing your strength and your power, because so many players neglect it until they're 18, 20 years old. I want you to start as a young player, taking care of your body, growing your body, becoming more powerful, becoming much stronger, and more explosive player on the field. How are you going to do that? Putting in the work in the gym. Now, if you're fresh, you're starting brand new to strength and power, you need to focus on your body weight exercises. So all that is your own body weight, pushing and pulling. Push-ups, squats, single leg deadlifts, pull-ups. Okay, there's tons of body weight exercises that you can do to start getting a strong grasp of strength and power. Now, once you've got a good grasp of that basic body weight exercises, then you can move to weights. Only then, only after you get a good grasp of basic body weight, then you can move to the weights, okay? So trust me on that. When you get to the weights, the most important thing is you focus on your technique and form first. Okay, swallow your pride, pick up that light weight, that easy weight, and just get the form down. That's the most important thing to start with. Once you have a good grasp of the form, you're not going to injure yourself, then you can gradually increase the weight, challenge yourself more and more, and you're going to get lots out of it. Strength and power are two different things, so we need to take two different approaches when developing both. When you're training for strength, the main focus is on control. So let's say I was doing a bench press, nice and controlled up, nice and controlled down. Okay? When you're aiming, when you're training for power, you want to have that explosive movement and then a nice control on the eccentric or way back. Okay, so explode through, control back. For strength, control, control. We'll show you some examples. If you want to get results, and I know you want to get results, the key here is consistency. If you work hard for a week, but then you fall off for a week, you're not going to get the results that you want. The key is staying consistent for a nice chunk of time. 2 to 3 months will get you the results that you're after. So stick with it. 3 times a week is a minimum if you really want to see those changes in your strength and power. The other thing I want to talk about is the idea of traditional training versus efficient training. Okay, what we're learning is we can get even more out of a workout if we keep it shorter and have a higher intensity. So when you're training in the gym, I would love it if you kept all your workouts under 1 hour. High intensity, short duration. Another key to seeing the results that you want, to growing your body and getting better, stronger, more powerful each day, is the progressive intensity of your training. So if you're doing the same thing every day, the same reps, the same weights, you're doing the same workout every time you go in the gym, you're going to be the same person, you're going to have the same body. If you want more, you have to do more. So even if you're adding 2 pounds or you're adding 2 repetitions, every time you up it a bit, okay, you challenge yourself a bit more, that's when you're going to see the results. That's when you're going to take your game to the next level. Going to believe this is not actually the training, it's not actually the workouts. If you want to grow your body, you want to increase your size, definition, you want more strength, more power, you need to combine all this training with nutrition. Proper nutrition is what's going to get you the results. So if you're eating garbage after your workouts, if you're eating garbage in general, your body's not going to grow because it doesn't have the nutrients necessary for its growth. So if you want to multiply your results, you want to get the fastest development possible, really focus on your nutrition, use that Progressive Soccer Nutrition Guide.